Welcome back to a brand new video. So today's title is all about one change you need to make, yes you right now need to make with driver to start hitting it much better, start crushing it, right? I'm going to show you this today. I am going to show you this today and I can't wait. So I'm out on the 12th here, which is an insanely tough driving hole at Mottram Hall. Out of a few holes, and I thought it'd be great to share with you what me and John did last week on how you start the downswing, which essentially is so key to hitting up with driver. I reckon only 5% of golfers are doing this correctly. Make sure we up that 5% and put you in that category. So for this drill, it couldn't be any simpler. All you're gonna need is 2 alignment sticks. You're gonna place the first one directly on the floor, and this represents your ball position. Now with driver, we know we want that inside the left heel, so it's always good to check that. The second one, we're gonna pop roughly 3 to 4 inches to the left, or the target side of your alignment stick, just as I've done here. Now this is really key because this is how we want to move, and some great feedback you can get from doing this drill. So I'll tell you exactly how you can hit on the up with driver. One move you need just to try. I'm going to tell you how right now. So now you have got your setup for your drill. This is how I want you to use it to your advantage. So let's look at what we don't want, because nobody on this planet wants to do this move with driver, right? But the amount of times I see people do it, it's untrue. So avoid this at all costs. We know we all have that concept of wanting to get through the golf ball, and it's right. We know hanging on that back foot is not going to help us one iota. But if we go through this golf ball, especially with driver, in the wrong way, so let's say belt buckle and chest together, so we're colliding into this alignment stick at the same time. If this alignment stick was a wall just on my left foot, we would sort of be colliding into that at the same time. All that's going to promote is that sort of more downwards hit, more out to in hit, standing up look to our downswing, which none of us like. None of us like that. So again, remember that this is representing your wall. What I want you to do here is work through in this manner. Now you're not going to hit any shots with this, you're just going to practice this. So remember, this is a wall running all the way past your left hand side, just here. What I want you to feel is, as you're starting your downswing, your lower half shifts, chest stays pointing in this direction. Now we're going to feel our hip hits that line before our left shoulder. Now look at the position I am in now. A lot more on the up, a lot more spine tilt, and actually colliding into this wall in this manner, up the wall, rather than down and through the wall. We've got to really imagine this, and this is such a great analogy. So, getting through it in the wrong manner, getting through it in the right manner. Now for a lot of us that is going to feel incredibly strange, but you've got to stick with it because it's going to allow you to do everything you're not doing right now with driver. So let's just run through this a little bit more. There's 2 analogies I want you to think about here. If I was going to throw a golf ball, it would be like this, but the one I really like is this analogy. So imagine my club head is the speedboat, right? And I'm a water skier on a piece of string that goes here. They don't move at the same rate to go as fast as they can. The boat goes first and it slingshots the head, or the water skier, out and around. So if you think about it logically this way, in order for us to be the boat, lower and upper to be the boat, and to slingshot this driver head as fast as we can't move everything lower and upper at the same rate. We have to understand there is an amount of a separation here. So again, running through that drill, it's so simple because you can use this yellow line on the floor as your reference, top of the backswing, feel as though your belt buckle goes over this yellow line before the middle of your chest, and all you got to do is rotate and through. I mean, I even hit that ball there and I didn't even intend to, because the club just feels like it nicely gets into the slot. So getting into that slot is so key for smashing driver. You have to make this one change. So if we just look at this logically, address the golf ball right now with this drill setup, and I always encourage you in any of these drills videos here on the channel just to follow along with these as we're going through it. Where do you want to get to with driver? Now for many of us, we can do it statically, so do this. We want to be somewhere like this, right? So you can see here my hip is slightly ahead of my shoulder. I've got a little bit of shoulder tilt working in this manner. Now a lot of us can quite easily sort of picture that, the hips opening more than the shoulders and getting into this position right here. And that's logical. What isn't logical if we're wanting to get our least lofted club up into the air is moving this together at the same rate. We wouldn't want to be in an impact position with driver that looks something like this, but far too many of us are doing this in such an effort to get through the golf ball. So really simple drill. This is why we have to feel shift over the yellow into the wall at the last point, not colliding chest and belt buckle into that wall at the same time. I love this drill, let's smash it away. I've shown you exactly how you are going to be able to make one change and start crushing your driver. All you've got to think about is that wall on hip hits it first, so belt buckle goes first, sternum follows, and then we're water skiing that boat around us. So we can't hit some balls that alignment stick there, so we'll pop that back in the bag. And now I would actually on the golf course just have a few of those waggles. So you can see here, like I'm just gonna feel this move. I'm getting through it. The weight's in my left hand side, but it's not standing and crushing down on the golf ball. Thank you so much for watching today's daily golf tip. Don't forget, we're back every single day with golf related content. So don't forget to subscribe and join the team. Let's do this.